Hey everyone, so today we're going to be doing a cruise walkthrough of the Valiant Lady ship from Virgin Voyages. Just got back from a trip with them, and we're on the fourth deck. To the left of these clocks you'll see a little exit. That's how you get out on port days. You get off the ship at the end or get on at the beginning on the 7th floor, I believe, but on port days you get off on deck 4. Let's go up to deck 5. Now, as I said, I just got back. I have tons of footage, so I'll be making a lot more videos of this trip. This first video is the walkthrough. This is the 5th deck. It's only a few things on the 5th deck, but near the elevators here, we have the spa. We didn't use the spa ourselves, but they have a lot of different services and things you can do in there. All right, so we'll go back to the other side of the elevators, and on the right here is Razzle Dazzle. This is their kind of cool hip restaurant. They have a lot of vegan and vegetarian options, but they also have meat options as well. We got dinner here once and also stopped in for some desserts, I believe, a couple times. I will do another video on just all the restaurants on the ship as well. So going back towards where we started at the elevators, and the last place we can go on this deck is through here. There'll be a couple things to see. This is going to be Sailor Services, and here you can go ask any questions you might have. Any questions, concerns, comments, whatever. Come down here and there's people here to help you. Through the Sailor Services, you'll get to Pink Agave, the restaurant. This is their Mexican restaurant, and it's very good. We had dinner here. I recommend their ribeye steak, but they have many options. They were all good. We tried a lot. Also have a little bar if you don't want to sit down for dinner. You just come up to the bar and get whatever you want there. Let's go back. And I think that's really all of deck 5. There's nowhere else to go. So now we're heading up to deck 6. A little bit more on this deck. And we'll start by going through these shops here. There's going to be a few little shops in here, and then on the right there'll be a little place I'm going to show you. I believe it's the I don't want to get this wrong, but I believe it's another restaurant. I tried to go look through the store, but then I'm like, no, I'll just go in there. I believe it's the Italian place. Let's see. Yeah, Extra Virgin. Yeah, so this is the Italian restaurant. Ate here as well, and we had a little appetizer sampling thing that we went to as well here. Very nice food options. Just you know, it's an Italian restaurant. Great stuff here. So we'll go ahead and turn back, and we'll go through these shops again. Lots of different shops for all types of middle to upscale stuff, some souvenirs, cruise type souvenir stuff, and there is also a little shop somewhere that just is like a convenience store. They have like if you forgot something at home, deodorant, toothbrush, you know, shampoo, stuff like that, some medicine, stuff like that. Here is well, there is a barber shop. I'm not sure what we just passed first. We'll come back to this bar in a few minutes, but let's turn around here. I believe I look back and see there is a barber shop there. I just didn't show it that well. There it is. And then there's Eyes and Shine, duty-free liquor spot, and then this is their tattoo parlor called Squid Ink. All right, so from there we're going to go through their casino. Now I heard, or I looked up a lot before I came on this cruise, and there's a little bar at the beginning of the casino, and I heard that there was smoking in the casinos and you had to walk through it a lot. There was no smoking in this casino, and in fact on the whole cruise I never once smelled a cigarette or cigar anywhere. Now I did hear that there are some places to smoke, but I have no idea where they were, because I never once witnessed anyone smoking. So if you are a smoker, there's somewhere for you to go, but if you're not a smoker, you'll be happy that you really don't encounter it very often. So that's the Red Room we walked up to. We'll see that a few more times. That's a venue that has many different shows in it, but we'll see that many times. They have like 4 entrances to it because it's 2 stories high. Here in the middle of the casino is the Manor, and we'll go through. They got this nice little entryway, but I'm going to skip through here because there's just lots of people taking pictures and things. So I think I do a little zoom or skip through here. There we go. So now we're at the end, and we'll come in here. This is a little venue. It's a dinner show, but they also do maybe other shows that maybe don't include dinner. You know, they switch up the venues to do many different things. But we had a dinner show here that was really nice. And they got the seating. They'll serve you, and bar as well you can go to, or the server will get you whatever you want. So we left out there back to the casino, and we're going to head back. Here's that bar I was talking about. This is a chill bar lounge. Nice dim lighting with some cool colors. Nice big bar with any type of alcohol basically you can think of. Now there are only a couple places on the boat you can get frozen mixed drinks. I'll talk about that in a second, kind of when we see the places. So this place usually has a band, or if the band's not there, they usually have some type of music going on. The band was great. They play all types of music. And behind there, continuing down this side of the boat, more shops. So we got a little bit more shops here. Bag shop. There's going to be a watch shop on the right, I think. Maybe that was at the other shopping center. And then behind there is the test kitchen. This is another restaurant, and they serve you kind of their own menu. You can kind of pick here and there what you want, but not really. They kind of just serve you what they make. And it's very weird, but very interesting and tasty food. It's worth going here at least one time. That's really all you need to go is one time. And it's hard to explain. Very weird, interesting, small plates of food, so you can try a lot of different things, and they serve you like a 6-course meal. Very interesting, and definitely give that a shot. It's worth doing it once. All right, so we came back, and pretty much that covers deck 6. So we're gonna go up to 7 now. And on 7 we'll start. I think I was gonna start one way, and then Carolyn started talking to some people, and then I was like, where do I go? And then I'm like, I'm gonna go this way. So there's a pizza place, and I'm gonna show this to you at the end. They're open, I wanna say they're open all night. There's a couple restaurants open all night, but this place was actually closed right now. They open at like 8 or 9. So they're gonna open like an hour. These are grab and goes, I'll show you later. They're just closed. This was the last night, and it was like 8 or so at night. So some of the restaurants and areas are kinda not quite as open as usual because it's just the last night, I guess. They usually were all open all the time, basically. Well, not every restaurant, but for the most part, things were more open. This is a little ice cream shop, and they do switch their flavors sometimes. Carolyn got a flavor she liked, and the next day they had something else, and they didn't have the flavor she liked, but she tried something else. It was fine. Here's another little bar, and at this bar, they have also where they do their paint thing. If you sign up for this, you got to pay for this, but you get painting, and I think you get like bottomless sparkling wine or something, so that's kind of worth it. Across from there, this is like the middle of the boat. There was a circle stairway to the right. Across the boat is your future Virgin Voyages, and you can sign up for some promotions and stuff if you want to. Here's the game master. We're going to see him a few times. He's the gamer. He's in charge of all the games on the boat. This is their upscale cocktail lounge. It's called the Sip or Sip Lounge. We'll see in a second here. I show a menu. There we go. Yep, and we never really got any drinks or sat in here. We walked through it many times, but as you can see, all the champagne bottles. It's more the pricey stuff. So once we go through there, there's the Red Room again. The Red Room, like I said, has 2 stories, and each story has 2 entrances. So it has 4 entrances. I'm sure we'll see it again. We're going to see it again over here. But this is important. We did not find this till the last night, and it's called the Groupie. So this is a karaoke hall, and both times we went in it, the first time we saw it, we went in and we tried it, and this time we're just doing the walkthrough. When we went in there, there's a sign-up sheet. There was never a host in there, but you can sign up if you want. We just walked in, the room was empty, so we sang for a couple minutes, and it's very nice in these rooms. They got a couple rooms of different sizes, big TV, you got the tablet there, big tablet type thing there that you can pick almost any song off of. Very good sound quality, very high quality karaoke systems in there. So that's really cool if you got a few friends or a group, or even meet some people on the boat to do that with. All right, so coming back across from where the elevators were there, I'm going to go back through the SIP lounge again. And you'll see here again, we're just in the middle area. The stairs to the right just go down one level, I believe. There's a little sitting area over there, nothing too important. And here is a coffee lounge. Now there is free coffee and tea on the ship, but it's just a few options. Here you can get your premium coffee and teas, and they also have some snacks and pastries there. Now here's the game room. We were in here a lot. Now you can see some games down here. Lots of these little cabinets have some games, but there's also this big box. And again, I think because it's the last night, it's closed. That big chest is usually open, and there's tons and tons of board games and things in there. It was just closed, I guess, because it was the last day. And here, I can't remember the name of this exact restaurant right now, but this has just 2 small menus. They got milkshakes, and they got another menu with just a few food options, and it's interesting stuff. You can get alcohol in the milkshakes. And through here, you'll see we have some gaming tables, and then we have a little arcade with about probably 10 or so arcade games in there. Behind us is the Sailor Bar. It's called the Cannon something. We played Salty Trivia in there. It's a trivia game. And it's just a nice little bar in there. Make our way out of here. And there's also a little dessert spot, but I'm not going to be able to, I didn't show it, but there's the game guy again. To the right in front of the game guy, there's a grab and go, but they hand it to you. Nothing's like buffet style here. They hand you like everything. Grab and go like dessert. You can get like cake pops or little desserts. So a little store here, just in the kind of walkway of the ship. And then here we are at the dock. I believe this is the dock house. Outside is the dock, actually. This is the dock house. And it's just a nice place. You can get little drinks, little appetizers. We didn't get anything inside, but we did the first day come here first thing outside, and I'm not sure what this little section's for. Again, nothing's going on right now, but outside they have nice seating, and we ordered a few of their little appetizers and drinks the first day, and it was really good. Nice little place to sit. You got a nice view, and so we had that, and that was good. This is the dock now. Inside was the dock house. Outside is called the dock. You can see the employees are very friendly and happy and excited all the time. It's awesome. So lots of good seating areas. All right, we'll turn and go back inside. Oh, Carolyn wants me to point this out. They have these water things all over the ship, and they're filtered, sterilized water. So if you got your own water bottle, you can fill up with safe water all over the ship. Well, if you keep your eye out, you'll see probably many more of those throughout this video. Okay, so now I start walking through the dock house, but then I remember, wait a second, I missed the wake. We ate here as well. This is their upscale fancy restaurant. It's down this nice stairwell, and it's all done up, fancy. Again, the food was good. If you want to see more about the actual food, I'll have my restaurant and food video out, but it might be a few days or even a week. I have a lot of footage, like I said, of all types of things I'm going to do videos on. So they also have these hand sanitizers basically all over. You'll see them everywhere. Another one right in front of us. Okay, so going back here through the game room, And like I said, you'll see some more games on some of these shelves. Not many on this shelf. Some people playing something over here. And there's the game guy again. He doesn't just hang out in the game room. He goes other places and hosts events and games and shows, but we just keep running into him. I think we'll see him a couple more times. Alright, now we're getting back to the elevators. And now 8 through 14 is just cabins. So we're going to go all the way up to 15 now. And on 15, they have your exercise areas. On this side, you have your cardio. So they have ellipticals, treadmills. Those treadmills are very cool too. We looked at them. They all have screens that do pretty amazing stuff. We didn't actually run on them, but it looked like there was tons of options and tons of cool things to do with them. They have a spinning room. We'll go ahead to the other side. And this is their weight section. Or muscle strengthening section. And they got some machines. They got the medicine ball type things. And you can see down there, pretty good assortment. I didn't want to go in, there's not too many people in there, but I didn't want to go and mess with people while they're working out. We'll turn around and show what's behind us there again. But this is a, Carolyn saw this, I missed it. It's a, I guess it's a dance studio. And then right here is the lockers, so you can get your stuff safe while working out. Again, another water dispenser. Okay, so now we're in the galley. Now this is the main eating area of the ship where you can get food all day. Now some restaurants aren't open all night. There's only 1 or 2 that are open all day 24/7. But this has all your restaurants. So we'll take a little look through here. On the left we're going to see a bento box place, and they have all types of bento baby. You can just go grab and go pick up whatever you want, and they have a lot of different options. Diner and Dash is your breakfast, and I think they have burgers as well. They do 24/7. There's a popsicle stand. I'll show in a second that the breakfast place does 24/7 certain things here. You got your taco spot. And I'm pretty amazed. I've seen them preparing some food at these places, and none of this stuff comes like frozen in a bag or pre-prepared. There's a cold drink section. You can get your coffee, your juice, your water, your pops. I've seen them cutting up all their stuff on their own from fresh. Their carrots, their onions, their everything. They're making it all fresh from what I saw. All right, we got hot press. I think I missed the one before us. So I was talking about something else, but hot press I believe is like paninis. If the one before I missed was like Noodle All About It, I think. It's like a ramen place, which Carolyn got that a couple times. Very good. And then they have a little outdoor seating area here where you can take your food out and just have a nice view while you eat. Not much out there in terms of like no bar or restaurant out there. You can just bring your food out. Alright, so we'll go back in and we'll show you the other side. Okay, that was Noodle Around, yep. Go back to the other side and show you the other half of the restaurants. All right, so here's a burger place now here. Now they had some chicken sandwiches sometimes too. Here is self-serve wine. And there's also self-serve beer. There's only a few options, and every once in a while one of them's empty, so you can't get certain things. There's bars everywhere. I never use that, but it's kind of cool they're there. So the burger place, now this is a bread place, and they got all types of breads and pastries and desserts. They make homemade donuts and all types of things. Very, very good desserts. And then we'll move on, and at the end of the galley here, there's Gunbay, which is their Korean barbecue. We ate here as well, and their pretty cool place. You cook your own food, so you get your order of the meats and everything you have, and you'll see that in the center of the tables is a heated heated grill. The circle in the center is a grill, and you go ahead and you can cook your food in there by yourself. If you really want them to cook it for you, they will, but you can do it yourself. That's how it's made to be done. And then coming out of this side, we have the daily mix. Oh, where'd Carolyn go? Oh, there she is, picking up something. I don't know what she's saying. Okay, the daily mix, this is where you can get some salads and things. And I honestly didn't get a salad from here. I got some salads on the boat, but I didn't get one from here, and I should have, because they look pretty good. Here's your hot place. You can get coffee, tea, things like that here. And then, like I showed earlier, the cold tap, you can get your juices, ice water, ice, and pops. This is a grounds club too, and again, this is the place where you have to pay for coffee. Here's more grab and go. These are open 24/7 except for the last night, I guess. They'll have some sandwiches, some salads, things like that. You can just grab them, take them, and go and bring them to your room. We did that a few times at night. All right, so on 15, when you go past the elevators, there's a doorway and you lead outside. Now, it got windy and shaky the last day. Look at that pool water. So there's this pool or hot tub, and then the two hot tubs next to it. There's going to be no one outside because of how windy it is. You'll see how windy it is in a minute. But there's a bar, and there's going to be a bar on the other side, and upstairs there's going to be a couple bars as well. These are some of the bars that serve your frozen mixed drinks. If you want a pina colada or a strawberry daiquiri, you got to come to these. Like, there is one bar in the boat somewhere that does frozen. I forget right now which one, but basically, if you want frozen mixed drinks, come to the 15th or 16th floor. This is where you get it every time done. All right, so we don't have to go back to the elevator. We can go up these stairs here to the 16th, and oh wow, it gets really windy up here. So Carolyn's gonna stay behind by the stairs. There's another water machine, and here's two more bars, just like downstairs, one on each side. You can see the stools. Didn't really show the bar, but you might see them on the way back. And there's the pool, again, area from above, and look at that water moving. Now the pools are small, and the hot tubs are fine, they're normal size. But this is not a boat you're going to swim on. This is a 18 and older cruise, so there's not a bunch of kids taking over the pool, but you're not going to be swimming laps here. It's basically just a hangout. The middle section, you kind of see like an indented square, is deeper, but most of it's like only a foot deep or so. Here's this guy running, and he's like, oh, see a passenger, I gotta slow down. But they got everything up here closed off. This place is called the Richards Rooftop, and they have, again, a bar back there, lots of cool seatings, but they have this closed off because it was really, really windy, and the boat was shaking the last day. There was some storm out there. First 5-6 days, it was not, you couldn't feel a thing. It was just, there was some storm out in the water somewhere, and we experienced some turbulence. Look at my hair. Yeah, it's pretty windy. All right, so we're going to go back and meet up with Carolyn. And we did the 16th. We just went back down the 15th. But the 17th, there's the perch, which is just a little hangout space, and the runway, which is a little walking space. But we're not going to go there. Too windy. So this is the grab and go on the left there. And they just got salad, sandwiches, and such. And then I told you I'd show you the pizza place when they opened up. So as you can see, they got their toppings, their pizzas. They make you a quick pizza in a few minutes. We had many of these on the boat at night. And really tasty, really good. Make them however you want. So that is the boat walkthrough. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see y'all later.